Real estate agents, what was once seen as the most lucrative career over the last couple decades, is now becoming a complete wild, wild west and survival of the fittest. With commissions being cut in half all across the country and 60% of agents leaving the market in the next few years, what is it that you can do to make sure that you don't get burned? Because remember, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. What's up, guys? If you're new here, my name is Aaron Shablosky. I'm a licensed financial advisor and I help entrepreneurs and agents grow and preserve their wealth. Previously to doing this, while playing Division I football, I built and sold my first company for multiple six figures, and I've actually been out in the fields working, eating what I kill every day, just like you. And as a note, this is not a video on how to be the best real estate agent or how to make the most sales, but what it is it's to show you how you can make it so you don't get burned. I'm an econ guy, okay? The reality is what's going on in real estate is it's all a supply and demand game. For years and years, we told people to become real estate agents, then everybody became a real estate agent and the housing market sucks. And at some point, it's gonna bounce back and the people that suck at selling real estate are gonna leave the market. But the problem is that if you don't protect yourself personally, you're gonna get bounced even if you're one of the good ones. So right now in this market, it's not about thriving. It's not about being the top or winning. It's about surviving. And as an ultra competitive person, I know that that's tough to say, but that's the reality that you're in. So before the market bounces back and we see real estate transactions pick back up, here's the 3 things that you can do in your personal life to make sure that your finances are gonna be okay. And as a note, if you do wholesaling, flips, or brokering, this completely applies to you too. All right, so number 1 is we have to diversify our income streams. So whether it's referral fees, social media, or becoming a broker or becoming a mortgage lender, things like that, whatever it is that you can do to make it so you have money coming in from different sources, this makes it so you at least loosen up on the whole you eat what you kill deal. The reality is you might have sales that take a long time to close, and you also might have a cold season. There's really nothing you can do to stop it. And yeah, you can always go hustle for more clients and things like that, but the reality is, like, no matter what, there's going to be a season in your life where the sales aren't there. I guarantee if you're watching this video, you're either in that point right now or have recently been in that. And as a whole, diversifying your skill set is gonna make it so even if agents get wiped out almost entirely, you're gonna have something else you can fall back on. And shoot, it might even be getting a part-time job, but really anything that you could do to get other money coming in the door is gonna protect you during a slow season. It may seem simple, but it's the obvious truth. One of the most fascinating things on that list is getting into the mortgage and HELOC lending space. One, this gives you access to a revenue stream from past clients, right? You can reach back out to them. Hey, do you need credit card debt consolidated or car debt consolidated? And you could pitch to them the benefits of moving things into a HELOC and using a HELOC to pay off your home faster. And on top of that, if you're the one brokering your mortgages, that, 1.5% commission nowadays is going to become a lot more if you can make money off of the mortgage as well. And that extra knowledge will benefit you as an agent. 2 is setting up a massive emergency fund. Now, people will talk about 3 to 6 months expenses. Double it. Seriously, I think if you're a real estate agent, you should have a year of expenses saved up in the high yield savings. And yeah, that seems like a lot, but there is a real world where you can't make a sale for the next year. And what are you going to do to cover that? Or what happens when your commission's back-ended? And the other side of this is you need to get with a good financial advisor and find the right investment plan for you. Do not go to JP Morgan and sit down with their guy who's gonna throw you into a bunch of mutual funds. Sit down with a boutique firm who knows what they're doing and works with people like you so they can actually find an investment strategy that best suits you. For example, I see so many agents just throwing all of their money into 401ks or different vehicles like that. And it seems great, but the problem is you're locking it up so badly when you can get into a tough situation. Also, if you're in real estate, you probably know real estate better than you do stocks and bonds. So shouldn't we be saving and investing that money, keeping it more liquid to the point where you might need to use it for a deal, or at least creating a proper balance between the two? And remember, most advisors get paid off of the money that they have under management. And the ones that are just like fee only are just scamming you anyways because it's a good marketing tool. So you need to find a true fiduciary that is going to say, hey, it's not about what I make, it's about what's best for you. And also, there are just so many more efficient investment vehicles than just throwing your money into mutual funds, because there's a lot of regulations with those that are actually going to slow down and maximize the amount of risk that is with that investment. So if you're able to get access to private funds and ETFs that are more properly managed, you're actually going to give yourself a benefit, not on the return side necessarily, but on the risk side. I always say to my clients, it's not about us beating the market. It's about when the market goes down 25, us going down 20. And moving on, number 3, you have to become an owner, not just an agent. You need to become a real estate mogul. You need to become somebody that is a manager of some sorts and move away from just being a pure salesman. Being in sales is awesome. There's no headaches. It's literally you just work and you collect commission, and it seems great in the short term. But the reality is, if you want to build something, you need to get on the other side of it. And so one of the things that I see real estate people doing not enough is they focus on maybe building an agency, which can be great, or things in the world of just trying to get more sales, when in reality, you should be transitioning to like, how can we do flips? How can we do long-term investment deals that are going to provide income? And also, too many people in the mortgage space, because they love debt, will never teach you some of the benefits of paying off that mortgage early. Being a real estate agent is such a risky career nowadays. So why is it that all of these people are incredibly over-leveraging themselves? You guys are all one market crash away from getting killed. What I would do, if I was you, is get a property and pay it off. Because if you can pay off a property instead of spreading your money across 8 properties, okay, if you can pay off 1, now you have an income stream of hopefully a few $1,000s a month that doesn't go away. And that is more important than you getting rich, is being able to have your backside protected. And the great thing about this is you only have to do it once. If you get one property, one solid property, okay, that is cash flowing you money every month, you can survive. Say it's, $4,000 a month, very normal, maybe $3,000 a month, okay? That's 36 grand a year. After property taxes, 33 grand a year. That's not a lot of money, but guess what? You survive, you eat. And then you know what? After that, if you want to go make your leverage plays, go make leverage plays. But more importantly than you trying to become, the next mogul that owns the entire state of New York, you should be trying to get one property that can get you money every single month. And then guess what? You've transitioned out of the game of, needing a sale every time. And now those sales are just the gravy that you can go play around with. On top of, I can't stress enough how many headaches this is gonna take off your mind every single night. And as a bonus to all this, please marry somebody that does not go into real estate. If you want to diversify yourself, do not get with somebody who does the exact same thing as you, because guess what? You guys both go a year without sales and you guys are gonna be on the streets, hanging out with your buddies down on 5th Avenue in LA. And on top of this, please don't do 3.5% down deals. Please don't do the foreclosure deals. Like, yeah, there is ways to make money there, but especially if you're a new real estate agent, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know. You act like you know what you're doing, but you don't. And I, as a finance guy, am not gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm doing either. But there's a reason why I'm not doing that. And it's because I know that you are one vacancy, one AC repair, or anything like that away from being completely wiped out. So be smart. If you wanna work with me and my team, click the link in the description below. You can book a meeting with us and we'll see if it's a good fit. And if you found this valuable in any way, make sure to subscribe. Every Wednesday, I'll be putting out content that's gonna help you grow and preserve your wealth. You're not going to want to miss out. See you in the next video. Thanks.